Welcome back, my friends. I'm Johnny B with JohnnyB.com. Do you know the often forgotten home buyer costs? One of the things that you want to take into account is the reserves, and that's PITI, principals, interest, taxes, and insurance. And the different loan programs require different reserves. Those reserves can be inside of accounts that you don't intend to touch. They just want to know that you could if you needed to. They can be in a retirement account. It could be in stocks that you choose not to sell. And please don't sell or liquidate anything without talking to your loan officer. We don't want you to trigger taxable events that will increase the costs of purchasing. Moving expenses. You could move yourself, or you could hire a moving company, and the cost there is somewhere between $3,000 and $10,000. It could be more depending on how huge your home is. Utility reconnects. You want to turn back on your gas and electric, of course, but you also might have TV, internet, and other services that you want to connect, alarm services. If you're deciding to do home improvements before you move in, you want to make some adjustments for that. And if the home needs fumigated, definitely you want to do that before you move in. Furniture could be another thing that you choose to buy. But here's the caveat. Please do not spend any money on any of this stuff that you can avoid before the close of escrow. One of the big mistakes we talked about before was buying a garage full of furniture for your next place before you close, because all of those credit charges are going to be factored into your qualifications for the loan. For our next episode, do you know how to keep from buying a money pit, a home that has endless repairs or costly repairs? Find out next. Until then, I'm Johnny B.
Big gain in appreciation. I think what's happening is people that were upside down are now right side up.
You're right. In Mountain View, we had a peak, right? In 2005 to 2007, we had a peak. In Mountain View, in Cupertino, in Sunnyvale, we're past that peak by a lot.
Wow. Did you guys just hear that?
Year over year, we're up 20%, 19.6 in Mountain View, Sunnyvale 17.2%. These are enormous numbers.
Oh yeah, we had 18 and 19% gains for Roseville, Rockland, El Dorado Hills, a lot of different areas in Sacramento. But the difference is the prices were $200,000-300,000. On median numbers. Now your price range, for example, let's take Cupertino.
Right.
What can a typical house cost there?
$1.2 million.
Okay, now you take that at 17%, and we're talking
quite a bit of money,
quite a bit of change. So,
but here's the exciting thing: there's some great jobs around those cities, Cupertino, Mountain View, but the people that are working there often have to go a little bit of ways to find the great opportunity. Santa Clara is where I'm selling a lot of homes to these high-end.
So Santa Clara is the great market with a lot of potential for upswing and very reasonable.
Absolutely. Hasn't even reached the previous peak.
Why do you think that is?
It's just, as you get a little bit further away from the job, you add a commute. There's a quality of life issue. But there's a quality of life issue to how would you like a mortgage for $1.2 million?
I think you just made a lot of people choke, Johnny B. They're like, no, we don't want that. And you're saying that's a good deal.
Well, the average home in Santa Clara is $630,000, so that's about half. So that's worth a few minutes on the freeway.
So a few minutes, wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's enormous. So it's a great place for a person to start out. If they want to live in Cupertino, there's a jump or two sometimes between where you are and where you want to be.